Okay, so the second term is multiplied with the first term. So again I am going to the third term is multiplied with the first term. So here how I can get sine into sine, same thing, sine square. But here the problem is minus omega is there, and here sine into sine, sine square, that means sine square of omega t dash by here again omega into r cube and omega. So omega will come here, r into r to the power of 4, b into r to the power of 4. So here r cube into r to the power of 4, and b is there. So that means what? The all terms are multiplied with the first term. Now I am going for the all terms should be multiplied with the second term. So now what is the second term? Cos omega t dash. So now the first term is multiplied with the second one. So what will happen? Minus omega into sine omega t dash by, so here cos omega t dash. So cos omega t dash by, so v square into r cube. Why? Because here r is there, here r square is there. So the second term now, cos into cos, cos square omega t dash by v into r square, v into r to the power of 4. And again the third one is, so sine into cos, that means sine omega t dash cos omega t dash by w into r to the power of 5. So this is what exactly the multiplication between the e theta and h pi. So now this is the expression. So for simplification I can write this is an I square dl square sin square theta by, so 4 square I am directly writing 16 into pi square into epsilon. So here if you observe the inside terms here, so sine square of omega t dash, here also omega and omega going to be cancelled. So now if you simplify these all terms, so we can get omega square into, so sine square theta I am simply writing, so omega square into, I am writing sine square omega t here is 1 minus cos 2 omega t dash by 2. So the 2 term is multiplied with v cube into r square. So I am just simply replacing sine square omega t. I have a formula 1 minus cos 2 omega t by 2. So now again I have the one other thing is omega into sine theta cos theta. So I make it this one as a 2 sine theta cos theta. So into 2 and by 2 I am doing. So now how I got this one is omega into, so in place of this one I can write sine 2 omega t dash by, so already 2 I did this one, 2 into v square into r cube. That is the second term. If you go for the third term, so sine square again, so I know that minus of sine square I can write 1 minus cos 2 omega t dash by 2 into v into r to the power of 4. So the first two terms are over. So now I am going for the fourth term, minus of, so now this is again sin theta cos theta. So again I am into 2 and multiply 2. So that means I can get w into sin 2 omega t dash by v square into r cube. So into 2 by 2. So now if you go for the next term, so cos square omega t dash. So what is cos square omega t dash again? 1 plus cos 2 omega t dash by 2 into v into r to the power of 4. So again the last term also you can write that this is a simply plus into 2 by 2. So now I will get sin 2 theta. So that means sin 2 omega t dash by omega into r to the power of 5, and by 2 term will come. So this is what exactly simplification between the PR. So here just observe there are lot of terms are there. Those are consist of 2 theta terms. So here cos 2 theta, here sin 2 theta, cos 2 theta, sin 2 theta, cos 2 theta, sin 2 theta. So if you are taking the what is the average values of cos 2 theta and sin 2 theta values, they always becomes 0. So in the next step we are going to take the integration over a complete cycle. At that time what will happen is the all values will become 0. So before going to that condition only, I am going to just eliminate the all values, those which contains that sin theta and cos theta terms. So now where I will get the elimination portions. So this term half of the portion is going to be complete. Just remove it. The complete term is going to be remove it. So here half of the portion will remove, and here the complete term is going to be removed. Here half of the term will going to remove. Here also entire term will becomes removed. So now what I will get at final I square dl square sin square theta by 16 pi square epsilon should be multiplied with, so omega square by 2 into v cube into r square, and one term left here, so one more term also here there, minus 1 by 2 into v into r to the power of 4. So if you observe here, so there is one more term here, so that term is given by this term, so 1 by 2 into v r to the power of 4. So now from this what we can say that, so both are the same terms, both are going to be cancelled. So now my final output is given by simply I square dl square sin square theta by, so total here 16 into 2, you can say that 32 pi square into epsilon into v cube into r square. So this is what exactly we got it from the PR, that is power radiated. So here why I am just remove these terms is, after that we are going to calculate the what is the average power. So we are going to take integration. So the integration within an interval of the sin 2 theta cos theta all terms becomes 0. So that's why initially only I am just remove the all terms. I got my value is I square dl square sin square theta by 16 pi epsilon, that means 16 into 2 32 pi square, epsilon is there, and v cube into r square, and omega square also is there. Now, so this is the power radiated in this direction. So if you want to calculate the power radiated in the direction of theta, that means p theta, the entire all p theta terms consisting of, if you want to simply multiply those terms for the p theta, you will get the all entire equation in terms of sin 2 theta and cos 2 theta only. So that's why what will happen, if you take the integration for the all terms, the entire power becomes 0. That means you have the only power in the direction of r only. So that's why you can you can say that this is a radiated power per unit area. Just keep it in mind, this is a radiated power per unit area only. So now, so the final expression for the PR, I got it. So just I am going to rewrite that expression. So what is PR? I want to just do some modifications in that equation. So here the PR expression is given as I square is there, dl square sin square theta omega square. So for my simplicity I am going to write I dl sin theta I square dl square sin square theta into omega by, so here I am going to take 4 pi only, 4 pi, so epsilon also one is single term, so v I can include and r I can include. So simple I am putting this is whole square. So now 4 square is 16 only, so what is the remaining term I left over here? Simply 1 by 2 into epsilon into c. 1 by 2 into epsilon into c. Sorry, c not here, this is a b. So the velocity. So here 1 by 2 into epsilon into v, I just take it out, and 4 pi 16 pi square into v square into r square, v also there. So I simply written this one. So this is what exactly the radiated power in the direction of r. So this is what PR, but I know that, so 1 by epsilon b, 1 by epsilon b, I can write that it is an intrinsic impedance for the free space. So I am simply writing eta naught is equal to It is an intrinsic impedance. It can define by using 1 by epsilon into V. So now just I am substituting in the above expression. I will get my expression as the PR is equal to eta naught by 2 into ideal sin theta by 4 pi V into R. So omega also there, whole square. So this is what exactly expression for our radiated power in the direction of R. But now my question is, how I am going to calculate the entire power? I don't need the power per unit area. I am going to calculate what is the power for the entire spherical coordinates. Suppose I am just considering the sphere here. Just I am considering the same spherical coordinate system here. So in this coordinate system, so there are three axes are like this. Okay, this is x and this is y and this is z. So what I consider earlier, the same system I am going to take here. Suppose I am going to take my sphere is like this. I am just keeping my element at the center of the portion. Suppose my element is keep it over here. So this is my element here. So I am just going to calculate, suppose here the distance from here is, that is r. So now I know that it is a, what is the power per unit area? That means in the terms of ds, small area only it is going to give. But I want to calculate the entire power for this. Suppose I am taking that entire area under this one. So simply this is a spherical coordinate system. By using the spherical coordinate system, this is theta. So if you just take the projection on this, you may get the our pi. Okay, so now this is the r distance, this is the theta. If you take the projection of this one like this, so then definitely we get the pi values. That is what spherical coordinate system. But from this, what we are going to learn is, simply I am going to take what is the entire surface area ds. So the entire surface area can be written as 2 pi into r square into sin theta into d theta. So basically the original expression is r square into sin theta into d theta into d pi. But here the d pi is the pi is varies from the entire angle, that is 0 to 2 pi. But the theta is only varies from the 0 to pi. So that's why the ds is taken like this. So if you want to find out what is the average power, P average I can be calculated. This is a surface integral of the entire power PR with respect to the ds. So I already explained what is PR is. It is the power per unit area. Now I am going to give the entire power radiated. The entire power radiated in the entire sphere, it can be simply taken as PR into ds. So if you see the ds and PR values, it contains only theta. So theta is the angle, remaining all are take it as a constant. So the theta angle always varies from 0 to pi only. But before going to that entire analysis, I want to simplify this one by using, so this is simply surface integral only. So I am going to substitute what is PR. So what is PR here is the simply the PR is given as, so the PR value is eta naught by 2 into ideal sin theta into omega by 4 pi into VR into whole square into 2 pi r square into sin theta d theta. So this is what exactly PR, this is what exactly our ds. So from this, so we can simplify, we will get the only theta terms. So you know that here sin square theta, here sin theta, only sin cube theta, and remaining all are looking like a constant. So just take that one. What is the simplified form of the P average? So I am writing my P average, I can written as integral of surface integral. I am going to take remaining all terms are constant. So eta naught by 2 outside and id d square I square dl square, and after that omega square, and after that 4 pi square, that means 16 pi square, and after that b square and r square, and all terms are over. And if you take the remaining terms, so 2 pi r square also there, so 2 pi into r square. The again remaining is the only surface integral, so this is a surface integral of sin cube theta into d theta. Okay, so now eta naught by 2 I square dl square omega square by 16 pi square v square r square, and also 2 pi r square also there, I written over here, so integral of sin cube theta d theta. So now if you observe, this is also r square, this is also r square, so 1 pi and 1 pi get cancelled. So what is the remaining term here? Eta naught and I square dl square omega square by, and 2 and 2 get cancelled. So now what I have remaining? 16 pi into b square. So this is what I have so far. So integral of surface integral for the sin cube theta into d theta. So this is what we got from the p average simplification. So but again we have to do the simplification by using some notations, but before going to that, how we are going to eliminate this one? We know that theta is varying from 0 to pi only. So now what is my this integral? I can write eta naught I square dl square omega square 16 pi v square into, this is a 0 to pi only, sin cube theta into d theta. But we have our expression for integral of 0 to sin cube theta. So if you just, we have the one property, integral of a to b x of t dx dt, whatever it is. So just add the upper limit and lower limit and take the minus of theta. So at that particular time what will happen is, so here sin of pi plus 0 pi minus theta. So sin of pi minus theta whole cube will becomes again sin theta only. So that's why as it is will come, it is an even function, I can say that. So now I can write this one as an even function is the 2 times dl square omega square by 16 pi v square. So 2 times of the 0 to pi by 2 into sin cube theta into d theta. So now my question is, how I can simplify this one? So integral of 0 to pi by 2 sin cube theta into d theta. So we have the formula with us, pi by 2 sin to the power of n into theta d theta. So otherwise you can simply calculate by using the sin 3 theta formula also. So by just substituting that you can get your answer, but the complexity is more. So instead of that, just take the formula for us. So here this is value is 1 minus 1 by n into pi by 2 if n is even. Otherwise it is an n minus 1 by n when n is odd. So here pi by 2 term will come, here only n minus I, n only come. So whenever it is an even, this is an odd. But now our case is odd only. So now what is the answer from this? I can simply write my expression. So P average is equal to eta naught I square dl square omega square by 16 pi v square into 2 into, this answer will give as n minus 1 by n only. So what is n minus 1 here? 3 minus 1 by 3. That is the answer for this integration. So I am simply here 2 and 2, 2 into 2, 4, 4 will get cancelled. So my answer is n naught, eta naught, I square, dl square, omega square by 4 pi into b square into 3 also there. So 4 into 3 I will get, what is my answer. But in this, what is eta naught? I already know that this is an intrinsic impedance of the free space. So what is eta naught? We all know that it will be approximately will be given as 120 pi. So just substitute here, and one more consideration also there. Just I am taking the B by B ratio. So omega by B ratio. What is omega? Omega is always 2 pi f by B. And we already know that here f by b is equal to, f is in frequency, it is in velocity, this is in velocity, c is equal to lambda f we have. So what will happen to this one? So c is equal, or b is equal to lambda into f, but I need the f by b only. So it will be 1 by lambda is equal to f by b. So I am using the same condition. So here I can write 2 pi into f by b is equal to 2 pi by lambda. So from this, I am again just substituting in this, I will get the my simplified form. So what I can write from the P average? The P average is given as eta naught is equal to 125 into I square into dl square into the omega square by b square. So omega by b is equal to 2 pi by lambda. So I can write 2 pi by lambda whole square by, so 12 into pi into b square. So that is what I got it. So I am going to simplify this one. So how I am going to simplify this one? So 12 pi and pi get cancelled. So here there is no b square. Why? Because that is already comes under omega square by b square. So here my answer is 12 tens are, so 10 into here I square into dl square into, so 2 square is equal to 4 into pi square by lambda square. So from this I can write my entire simplified form here. So the entire simplified form is given as P average is equal to, so 10 into 4, 40, so 40 into I square dl square into pi square by lambda square. I can simply write 40 pi square I square dl square by lambda square.